Hello everyone, Madison here and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'll be going over the most frequently asked questions that I have received about NPLQ. So, I've had a few people ask me a series of questions, and the majority of the time they've been like the same questions. So, not that it's a bad thing, because it's not. I love all the questions, and I love, answering them and helping you as best as I can. So, let's get into it. So, it would be sort of a short video because I do get asked questions, but it's because it's like the same questions, there's not really much to like recap. So, about the time swims. So, a question about time swims I've been getting is, will they allow you off if you're just a couple of seconds over? Unfortunately not, because I've had the issue when I have been over by like 4 seconds and they didn't let me off. So it is quite devastating, but as long as you can attempt to be slightly under, then that will, be it, essentially. The second point is, when I'm doing the time swims, did I front crawl back or like side stroke or breaststroke? I made the mistake on my first test, my first test, but it kind of was my first test actually, and my assessment week of side stroking back. That took me longer than front crawling. When I front crawled back, I felt like I'd done it quicker than if I side stroked it. But so my examiner let me do front crawl because that's sort of how we work down here. Again, I am basing all this off of my experience, so it may not be the same for like you guys going forward. Excuse me, but if you want to get your time swims down, train. When you swim in like practice or anything, like in your own time, should I say, swim with like clothes on, just so then you know how quick you are or you have to be. And so another point is, with the theory, is it that easy that you don't need to revise? It's only section 2 I found to be easy, but I would recommend revising as much and as best as you can, and I also recommend you constantly using your manual to revise. All the answers are in that manual they give you. And I think that's all the points roughly covered, in a sense. So, but going back to my experience. My experience is coming from... So the NPLQ knowledge I have is coming from my experience, should I say. So I'm saying it because that's what we done, and hopefully it benefits someone else out in the world. But about the front crawl time swims, make sure it's valid with your examiner before, because I don't want to be like someone saying to their examiner, oh, can I front crawl back? Their examiner going, know who told you you can front crawl back, and then, you know, yeah. But because my examiner like let me front crawl back, it was okay. But in the town I live in, it's very different from the towns everyone else lives in. I don't know, and examiners are different on a day-to-day basis. I don't know if someone else's examiner is going to be as lenient as the examiner I had. So that's what I mean by I say this with all my experience, because I don't know for certain if like I'm allowed to do stuff that no one else is allowed to. I'm pretty sure you can front crawl, because realistically they want you to save the casualty as fast as possible. That's why they're called time swims. But it's very annoying if you can't do front crawl. And I get that, because I struggled with it. Doing side stroke, I mean, until I went in for the examination with the other people who are renewing their NPLQ, and they front crawled, and I was like, oh, okay, perfect. If they can front crawl, sorry, I can front crawl. So it's a bit like I just copied them, in a sense. Well, once it was not copying, it was like, now they've done it, it's a bit more like, now they've done it, it's okay for me to do it. So yeah, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe if you are new, and I shall catch you later. Bye!